In this video, we're going to be going over all of Asuka's best wall pressure and how to use it. When we're at the wall, we want to try and narrow down our moveset to wall splats. This is because if we use a move that knocks down, we're missing a lot of damage at the wall. Let's take a look at Asuka's best wall splats. Since our goal is to achieve a wall splat, we can also set up these wall splats with frame traps. Here's some of Asuka's best non-heat frame traps. Now that we learned wall splats and non-heat frame traps, let's look at some of her heat frame traps using Naniwa Gusto. Now that we've learned wall splats, frame traps, and heat frame traps, we can move on to her combo enders. Here are some of the best options we have at the wall. The wall ender we'll be looking at is 1+4, 2-4. This will be the case for most of our enders as soon as our opponent hits the wall. We can use back 4 to cover any mid or low wake up option. We can also use 1+2 to cover a mid wake up option. If you have a really strong read, we can actually reset our combo with down forward 3 and get another tornado after this. To cover low options, we can use a low crushing attack to beat our opponent's options. Here we're using 3+4, jumping over and doing our wall ender again. And also don't forget, we can sabaki mid and low wake up options. And here's our best options when our opponent just wants to stay on the ground. We can use down forward 3 to put them in a flip over situation. The benefit of this situation is that we can loop this until they decide to get up.
This is going. Stop! Stop! No.
Forward 2 is also a viable option since we can get Naniwa Gusto install from this. A common mistake I see is inputting your option too early from a tech roll. If this happens, your opponent will get up during your animation and punish you for it. An easy way around this is to lay your input right before they get up. If your opponent likes to use spring attack a lot, we have two really consistent options to deal with this. We can use down back 2 to catch them mid-air into a tornado, or we can use back 4. To cover stand blocking, understand that your opponent is susceptible to throws and lows. We want to use this to our advantage every time our opponent wakes up this way. Here I'm using Asuka's command throw, but any throw is okay. A less common ender is using forward 1. If your opponent does a quick back roll, he has to quickly guess whether you're going to do a low or another forward 1. The same applies to 2-1 down 1+2, as your opponent has to guess again after tech rolling. If you're struggling to climb up the ranks, or you want to learn to play Asuka like I do, click the link in the description below. And as always, have a great day guys.